Southwestern State University Hurricanes. Now to honor America, please direct your attention to center court as Anna Kate Ivy, a senior from Southland Academy, sings tonight's national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. Great job. Anna Kate Ivy. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's game is part of the Peach Belt Conference Officials Appreciation Week. Please join us in thanking the officiating crew here with us tonight, all the dedication and hard work they provide to make sure Peach Belt Conference basketball is played on a fair and competitive court. Thank you to tonight's crew and all Peach Belt Conference basketball officials. First for USC Aiken, number 0, Xavier Barmore. 6'6", number 2, Fajan Brock. 6'7", number 12, Shockwayne Jules. Number 20, Lance Marterio Jr. Number 24, Robert Hill. And number 32, Davian Harrison. Assistant coaches Corey Hedren and Andrew Glover, and the head coach Mark Vanderslice. Direct your attention to center court, where members of the Cub Scout Pack 21, chartered by the Kiwanis Club of Americus, presents today's game ball to the officials.
Whitley's going to get it to Jamari Dean on the right side. Looks inside, can't find anybody. Gets it back to Caleb Whitley. Whitley at the top of the key. Whitley on the right wing to Solomon Thomas. Thomas delivers a three, no good. Rebound by Jalen Cameron. Cameron puts it back up. It's knocked away by Robert Hill. Gets his own shot back up and good. So Jalen Cameron with the first basket of the day for the Hurricanes. 2-0. That'll be face-on Brock. Over to DeMontez Oliver. Oliver for three, up and good. So Oliver with a three-pointer. He's a 6'5" redshirt junior from Richmond, Virginia. 3-2 your score. USC Aiken with the lead. Jamari Dean top of the key. Picked up by Robert Hill. Gives it to Abdul Dowell. Dowell, a shot from the left corner is no good. Rebound by Brock. Brock on the run. Going to drive down the lane and kick it back out to DeMontez Oliver. Oliver down to Gus Rowland. Rowland inside to Robert Hill. Hill being guarded there by Abdul Dowell. Kicks it in the corner to face on Brock. Brock's shot is no good. Rebound taken by Jamari Dean. Dean kicks it over to Caleb Whitley, who will bring it over midcourt. Gets a pick from Jamari Dean. Pulls up for a three-pointer. Up and good. Caleb Whitley with a three-pointer, makes it 5-3. Quickly up court, DeMontez Oliver for three again. Rebound taken by Jamari Dean. Dean on the run, kicks it over to Abdul Dowell. Goes off of his fingertips, picked up by face-on Brock. And that's going to be off of face-on Brock, and it's going to be Hurricanes basketball. Mark Vanderslice didn't quite agree with the call, but
I went and got it and started talking to him and laid it down.
Wasn't too hard to convince Coach Vanderslice that it was off of face-on Brock. Inbounds pass goes to Jamari Dean. Dean will get it back to Caleb Whitley. Whitley on the right wing to Abdul Dowell. Now to Jamari Dean. Dean will give it up to Solomon Thomas at top of the key. Thomas' shot is no good. Rims in and out. Knocked away. Picked up by Jalen Cameron. Cameron going to drive the lane. His shot is knocked away. No good. Picked up there by Gus Rowland. Rowland on the run. Kicks it over on the left wing to face-on Brock. Brock carries it to the hole. Has it no good. Rolls in and out of the basket. Picked up by Jamari Dean. Caleb Whitley for three on the left wing. His shot off the back of the rim, no good. Face-on Brock with the rebound. Kicks it to Rowland. Rowland running one-hander down the lane off the back of the rim is no good. Picked up by Solomon Thomas. Thomas across midcourt. Up the left sideline. Gets a pick from Jamari Dean. Thomas running one-hander up the right side of the lane. Up and good. So Thomas now with a basket makes it 7-3. Gus Rowland being picked up there by Solomon Thomas. Cut off there by Abdul Dowell. Into Robert Hill. Hill, the 6'10" center for USC Aiken. 10 on the shot clock. Xavier Barmore picks his shot up and is no good, and a whistle and a foul is going to be called. That foul is going to be on number 1, DeMontez Oliver. That's Oliver's first foul of the day. 16:49 to go here in the first half. Hurricanes lead by a score of 7-3. Jamari Dean at the top of the key gives it to Kalen Whitley. Whitley back to Dean at the top of the key. Being guarded by Robert Hill, running one-hander in the lane is no good. Picked up there by a face-on Brock. Brock will get it to Gus Rowland. Rowland picked up by Solomon Thomas near midcourt. Thomas reaches for it, almost gets the steal. Ball now to Xavier Barmore. Barmore over to Rowland, almost knocked away by Kalen Whitley. 9 on the shot clock. Good defense by the Hurricanes, and a throwaway pass by Gus Rowland. What a great series down the court on defense by the Hurricanes that time. 16:04 to go here in the first half. 7-3 your score. Kalen Whitley with the basketball, going to be picked up by Barmore. Has it knocked away, and a reach foul will be called on Xavier Barmore. Barmore comes into the game averaging 12.9 points a game, and we'll take our first timeout of the day. We'll be back after this 60-second timeout. You're listening to Hurricane Basketball on 94 Sports. Hurricanes lead by a score of 7-3. It'll be Hurricanes basketball. Abdul Dowell will inbounds for the Hurricanes. He'll inbounds to Kalen Whitley. Back over to Abdul Dowell on the left wing. He's going to get a pick from Jamari Dean. Pulls up at the left elbow. His shot goes in and out. Rebound by Barmore. Barmore on the run. Gets it over to face-on Brock. Brock at the top of the key, guarded by Abdul Dowell. Barmore going to drive down the lane. His shot is up and good. So that was face-on. Makes it 7-5. Jamari Dean at the top of the key. Gets it inside to Abdul Dowell. His shot is up and good. So a good pass and a good shot from Jamari Dean, and Abdul Dowell makes it 9-5. Face-on Brock. Jumper, no good. Rebound Robert Hill. He puts it back, no good. Rebound by Solomon Thomas. Thomas on the run, gets it to Dowell. Dowell shot up and good off the glass. Good job, great pass that time by Solomon Thomas. 11-5 your score. Great job. Ball knocked away, picked up by Solomon Thomas. Thomas with a spin move, no good. Rebound by Xavier Barmore. No foul on the play. Can't believe that. Neither can Coach Aaron Coombs. Robert Hill kicks it back out to DeMontez Oliver for three. His shot is no good. I got to say, I agree with Coach Coombs that time on the no call. Can't believe it wasn't a foul called on Solomon Thomas on that play, but official didn't call one, and I guess that's the one that counts. Jamari Dean from the left wing. His shot is no good. Rebound taken by Gus Rowland. Rowland on the run down the lane, up off the glass, and it's good. 11-7 your score. Action is fast and furious here in the first half so far. USC Aiken comes in tied for second in the Peach Belt. Be a huge victory for the Hurricanes should they win today. Jamari Dean from the right elbow for the basket makes it 13-7. So Gus Rowland now with the basketball for USC Aiken. Going to be guarded there by Solomon Thomas. Gets it to Brock at the top of the key. Now Xavier Barmore. Barmore cut off there by Kalen Whitley. 10 on the shot clock. Barmore going to drive to the lane. His shot is up and no good. And the foul will be called. And that foul is going to be on Kalen Whitley. That's going to send Xavier Barmore to the line. Barmore, a 6-foot senior from Seneca, South Carolina. Barmore's first free throw is up and good. Barmore comes in averaging 12.9 points a game, shooting 57% from the line. Kyle Tackberry is getting ready to come in for USC Aiken. Second free throw by Barmore is up and good. So Barmore now with 4 points. 13-9 your score here in the first half so far. 13-19 to go in the first half. Kalen Whitley crosses midcourt for the Hurricanes. Gets it to Jalen Cameron. Over to Abdul Dial on the left wing to Solomon Thomas. Thomas looks inside, can't find anybody. Going to dribble the arc around to the right side. Pulls up, gets it to Jamari Dean. Dean is going to be called for the travel. Jamari made a move to the basket, but took his step before he put the ball on the floor. So a travel call is made by the officials. Josh Press will enter in the ball game for the Hurricanes. Press, a 6'6" junior forward from Atlanta. Gus Rowland for USC Aiken. Top of the key, gets it inside to Brock. Brock with a turnaround jumper, up and good. Face on Brock with his first basket of the day. Brock comes in averaging over 20 points a game, 20.4 to be exact. Abdul Dahl drives the baseline up off the glass and good. Abdul Dahl now with 6 points. Gus Rowland gets a pick from Shaquan Jules. Pulls up, shot from the left elbow. His shot is up and good. So Rowland now with his second basket of the day makes it 15-13. Jalen Cameron over to Abdul Dahl on the left wing. Back out to Jalen Cameron at the top of the key. From the right wing, Cameron gets it inside to Jamari Dean. Dean moves in the lane. His turnaround jumper is no good, and Shaquan Jules with the rebound. Kicks it out to Gus Rowland. Rowland on the run, going to be picked up by Solomon Thomas. Kicks it back out to Kyle Tackberry. Tackberry's shot is up, is no good. Rebound taken by Jamari Dean. Dean over to Solomon Thomas. Thomas on the right wing, being guarded by Tackberry. Kicks it over to Press. Press over to Jalen Cameron on the left wing. Gets it inside to Solomon Thomas. Thomas off the glass. No good. Rebound by Jamari Dean. He puts it back up. It's good. 17-13 your score. 11:20 to go here in the first half. Gus Rowland with the basketball for the Pacers. Guarded there by Solomon Thomas. Gets a pick from Jules on the left wing, going to drive the lane. Shot is by Ding is no good. Rebound taken by Jules, has it knocked away, picks it back up, goes back up, and good. 17-15 your score, as we said. Action is fast and furious here in the first half. Jamari Dean at the free throw line. Pulls up, his jumper is no good off the front of the rim. Rebound by Faison Brock, going to go the distance, drives down the lane. His shot is up and good. Brock with a second bucket of the day. 4 points for Faison Brock. 17-17 your score. Hurricanes with the basketball. That'll be Josh Press on the left wing. Passes out to Jalen Cameron, top of the key. He drives the lane. His shot is up and rolls in and out. No good. Rebound by Jules. Jules to Tackberry. Back to Jules. His shot is up, and there'll be an offensive foul. Great job by Josh Press that time. Press took the charge from Jules, and with that, we'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this 60-second break. You're listening to Hurricane Basketball on 94 Sports. At 17 with 10-12 to go in the first half. It'll be Hurricanes basketball after Josh Press took the charge. It's back, the event that had Southwest Georgia talking last spring. Fans, don't miss out on your chance to win $25,000 in the second annual Hailstorm on May the 8th at Providence Springs Plantation. Purchase one of 2,000 golf balls that'll be dropped from the helicopter. If your ball comes closest to the pin, you walk away with $25,000 grand prize. You do not have to be present to win. Corporate sponsorships are available. Thank you to Last Air and Electrical, First State Bank, TSG Resolute, Pineland Communications, and GSW alumni Will and Brooke Peterson for their commitment to the Hailstorm. Don't forget, there'll be plenty of food, drink, and entertainment also that night. Don't forget to get your $100 ticket from any Georgia Southwestern State University athletic staff member for your good time and a chance to win a lot of money. Josh Press with the foul on Shaquan Jules. Jules will go to the free throw line. He's shooting 72% from the line on the year. His first free throw is on the way up and good. But Jules now with 3 points gives the Pacers a 1 point lead. Jules, second free throw goes in and out. Rebound by Josh Press. 18-17 your score. USC Aiken leads by 1. Donovan Hairston guarding Kalen Whitley. Whitley to Abdul Dahl. Dahl over to Kalen Whitley. Whitley gets a pick from Rayshawn Dotson. Down in the corner to Josh Press. Press with 5 on the shot clock. Gets it to Abdul Dahl. Dahl pulls up for 3. His shot is good. Abdul Dahl with the three-pointer, and he has 9 points so far. Makes it 20-18. Inside of 9 minutes to go in the first half. Donovan Hairston with the basketball for USC Aiken. Face-on Brock looks inside. Can't find anybody. Shaquan Jules on the baseline, guarded by Rayshawn Dotson. Jules kicks it back out to Dehu Dang. Ding with the shot, no good. Rebound taken by Solomon Thomas. Thomas on the run, cut off there by Hairston. Kicks it back outside in the corner to Kalen Whitley. Whitley falls down, loses the handle, gets it to Abdul Dahl. A whistle. Foul is on, let's see who that's on. That's going to be called on Rayshawn Dotson. That'll be Rayshawn's first foul of the day, so it'll be USC Aiken basketball. Face on Brock. 6'6" senior from Raleigh, North Carolina, will inbounds to Gus Rowland. Rowland gives it to Xavier Barmore. Now to DeMontez Oliver. Oliver down in the corner, Brock. Brock dribbles the arc all the way around to the left side. Now Gus Rowland with 12 on the shot clock. Rowland guarded by Whitley. behind the back dribble, pulls up, 6 on the shot clock, pulls up for a 3, up and good. Wow, he just threw that thing up there and it went in. 21-20 your score. USC Aiken leads. 7:47 to go here in the first half. Solomon Thomas from the left wing from 3, up and good. So Solomon Thomas with a 3-pointer makes it 23-21. Faison Brock drives the lane, shot up off the glass, no good. Rebound taken by Jamari Dean. Dean to Josh Press. Press to Solomon Thomas on the right wing. Dribbles out to the top of the key, being picked up by Gus Rowland. Hard contact in there on that pick. Jamari Dean, top of the key. His shot is up and good. Dean now with 6 points, makes it 25-21. Gus Rowland, the length of the court, no good. Falls, hits hard, he and Solomon Thomas. Rebound taken by Jamari Dean. Dean over to Kalen Whitley. Whitley gets a pick from Dean, drives the lane, throws it up off the glass. It rolls in and out. Oh, no. Rebound. Oh, picked up by Abdul Dial. What a hustle play by Abdul Dial. He's going to be fouled by Xavier Barmore. That'll be Barmore's second foul of the day. Dial hit the floor rather hard, but he'll get up. That'll be the 4th team foul on USC Aiken, and we'll take a media timeout. So with 6:53 to go in the first half, we'll take another 60-second timeout. We'll be back after this. You're listening to Hurricane Basketball on 94 Sports.
Here is where we're from. Here made us who we are. Here is where we learn relationships are worth more than dollars can measure. It's a value that grows over time, strengthens under pressure, and thrives when serving others. We're Synovus, and we're here for our community because we live here too. Synovus, the bank of here.
At Zaxby's, there's nothing better than hand-breaded chicken, unless it's hand-breaded chicken with sauce. From sweet to savory, mild to wild, even that world-famous Zax sauce. Whatever you're craving, we've got the sauce at Zaxby's.
It'll be Hurricanes basketball. Abdul Dial will inbounds for the Hurricanes. Dial, a lob pass to Jamari Dean. His shot is no good. And now we're going to have the ball called out of bounds. I think I said it was out of bounds off of USC Aiken's Faison Brock. Brock can't believe the call. So it'll be Hurricanes basketball. Kalen Whitley will inbounds to Jamari Dean. Dean on the right wing, pulls up. His shot is up and no good, a little bit short. Rebound by Xavier Barmore. Barmore to Jules, and Jules will one-handed slam dunk. Pretty forcefully too. But then again, Jules is a 6'7". He's a big boy too. He's not just 6'7". He's 6'7", and he's a thick 6'7", and can run too. Solomon Thomas for 3, up, no good. Rebound taken by DeMontez Oliver. Oliver kicks it to Gus Rowland. Rowland, lob pass to Jules is no good. It's picked up there by Solomon Thomas. Thomas goes the length of the court. It's up and off the glass and good. What a move by Solomon Thomas, and just softly kissed the basketball off the glass for the basket. Jules' shot is no good. Solomon Thomas quickly up court to Abdul Dial. Dial misses the layup, and Faison Brock with the rebound, and he'll tell Gus Rowland, slow it down. They want to slow the pace of the game down just a bit. 27-23, Hurricanes lead, 5:30 to go here in the first half. Ball is stripped away by Kalen Whitley from Barmore. Whitley down court, his shot is up and no, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Kalen Whitley. And Coach Eric Coombs is beside himself. I got to say, I got to kind of agree with Coach Coombs that time. I thought that Rowland may have gotten there a little late. Jalen Cameron will enter the game for the Hurricanes. Face on Brock, inbounds to Gus Rowland. Rowland across midcourt, down the right side. Picked up there by Abdul Dow, kicks it back out to face on Brock. Brock guarded by Cameron, gets it back to Gus Rowland on the left wing. He's picked up by Abdul Dow, three-pointer up and good. Gus Rowland with his second three-pointer of the day, makes it 27-26. Just under 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Abdul Dahl breaks to the basket. Pass to him is up and good. Abdul Dahl with the basket, and Coach Mark Vanderslice votes and gets the timeout here with 4:51 to go in the first half. Hurricanes lead 29-26. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to Hurricane Basketball on 94 Sports. Hurricanes being led by Abdul Dow with 11 points. Gus Rowland leads the Pacers with 10. It'll be Gus Rowland up the right sideline. He's going to get a pick from Shaquan Jules. He's at the top of the key, gets it into Jules. Jules going to drive the lane. Running left-hander is up and good. A whistle and a foul, so the basket will count for Jules. And that foul is going to be called on Jamari Dean. That's the first on Jamari Dean. Jules with a free throw here. It's up and good. So Jules now with 8 points. 29-29 your score here in the first half. 4:35 to go in the first half. Kalen Whitley to Jalen Cameron. Cameron on the right wing. Dribbles back out, top of the key. Gets a pick from Jamari Dean. Jalen now on the left wing, gets it to a cutting Abdul Dahl. Dahl to Jamari Dean down the lane, up and good. Good job of penetration that time by Abdul Dahl and getting a pass off to a Jamari Dean that is cutting to the basket. Dean gets the basket, makes it 31-29. 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Gus Rowland on the right wing, guarded by Abdul Dahl. 10 on the shot clock. Going to get a pick from Shaquan Jules. Pulls up. His three-pointer's up and no good. Rebound taken by Josh Press. Press, ball on the floor. Going to have to get it over to Jalen Cameron. Cameron at the free throw line. Dribbles back out. Over on the left wing to Jamari Dean. Dean out near midcourt to Kalen Whitley. Whitley kicks it over to Josh Press. Deep in the right corner for three. No good. Rebound taken by Jamari Dean. Passes to a cutting Josh Press, who goes off glass, and it's good. Good vision that time by Jamari Dean to catch Josh Press cutting toward the basket. Xavier Barmore's shot is no good. And Shaquan Jules with the putback slam dunk. So that's 2 dunks on the day by Shaquan Jules. Cuts the lead to 2. Hurricanes lead 33-31. Just over 3 minutes to go in the first half. Abdul Dahl to Jamari Dean. Dean to Kalen Whitley. Whitley from the right wing, up and good. Whitley now with 5 points, 35-31. 2:50 to go in the first half. Gus Rowland kicks it back out to face on Brock. Brock down the lane, off the glass, up and good. Brock now with 6 points, makes it 35-33. Kalen Whitley over to Jalen Cameron on the left wing. Looks inside, gets it to Jamari Dean at the right elbow. Dean has a couple of cutters go by him. He's going to get it to Jalen Cameron. 9 on the shot clock. Pass is knocked away, picked up by DeMontez Oliver. Oliver on the run, shot off the glass, up and good. DeMontez Oliver now with 5 points, 35-35. 2:08 to go in the first half. Abdul Dial's three-pointer is up and no good. It'll be Xavier Barmore driving the lane. Tries to get a pass off to Shaquan Jules. It goes off Jules' fingertips out of bounds. And with that, we'll have another timeout. 1:59 to go in the first half. 35-35 your score. We'll take a 60-second break. You're listening to Hurricane Basketball on 94 Sports. Abdul Dial will inbounds to Kalen Whitley. Whitley calling the offense right here in front of us. He's going to be guarded there by Kyle Tackerberry. Going to get a pick from Jalen Cameron. Drives the left side, kicks it over to Solomon Thomas. Top of the key to Jalen Cameron. Cameron for three, up and good. Jalen Cameron for the three, makes it 38-35. 1:36 to go here in the first half. Gus Rowland drives, and we're going to have a travel called on Gus Rowland. Rowland can't believe it, but I can. Again, it's Boy Scout and Cub Scout Day here at the Storm Dome, celebrating the local area Boy Scout and Cub Scout troops. Kalen Whitley down the lane, kicks it out to Abdul Dial deep in the right corner. Back out to Josh Press. Jalen Cameron now to Solomon Thomas, and we're going to have an illegal pick and a foul called on Jalen Cameron. Minute 14 to go here in the first half, and we'll take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Hurricane Basketball on 94 Sports. Inbounding to Gus Rowland, more than likely, and he does. So Gus Rowland now being picked up there by Jalen Cameron. A little full court pressure being applied by the Hurricanes. A steal by Jalen Cameron. Cameron on the move down the lane, and he's going to be fouled. That foul is going to be on Faison Brock, I believe. Nope, they're going to call that foul on DeMontez Oliver. So that'll be Oliver's first foul of the day. That's going to send Jalen Cameron. Jalen Cameron will get 2 free throws. Cameron with 5 points so far. He comes into today's contest shooting 63% from the free throw line.
Secondary. First personal 15 foul. Jalen Cameron on the line.
Jalen Cameron with the free throws. First one's on the way, up and good. Cameron now with 6 points, 39-35. So Jalen Cameron with a second free throw on the way. It's up and it's good. So Jalen Cameron now with 7 points on the day. Again, full court pressure being applied by the Hurricanes. Face on Brock of USC Aiken. Cross court pass to DeMontez Oliver. Oliver back to Gus Rowland. He crosses midcourt, being guarded there by Solomon Thomas. Kicks it back out to Brock. Brock with a spin move from the right elbow. Kicks it out to Tackerberry. Tackerberry's shot is no good. Rebound taken by Jamari Dean. Dean over to Kalen Whitley. Whitley will walk it up court. 40 seconds to go here in the first half. 5-point lead by the Hurricanes. Whitley over the right wing to Solomon Thomas. Back out to Whitley. Whitley over to Dean on the left wing. Cross court pass to Kalen Whitley. Whitley down in the corner to Solomon Thomas for three. No good. Rebound by Robert Hill. Hill with 21 seconds gets it to Gus Rowland. Rowland picked up by Solomon Thomas near midcourt. Going to dribble all the way to the left. 12 seconds to go. Going to get a pick now. Kicks it back to face on Brock. Brock in the lane. Turnaround jumper. Pulls up. His shot is no good. And Tackerberry will save the out of bounds. He'll throw it back in and hit it off of Jamari Dean's leg. So it'll be USC Aiken with a basketball underneath their own basket with 1.1 second to go here in the first half. Gus Rowland gets it to Tackerberry. Tackerberry gets the shot off. It's up and it's no good. So we go to halftime with the Hurricanes leading by a score of 40-35. We'll be back to run down the first half statistics and talk to Dr. Gay Hayes for our halftime guest. After this, you're listening to Hurricane Basketball on 94 Sports.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
They say college is the best time of your life. But what about what comes next? At Georgia Southwestern State University, you're not just here for the clubs, or the campus, or the dining hall. You're here for small class sizes, affordable programs, and real-world experience. When you come to GSW, you're not just here for college. You're here for your tomorrow. Georgia Southwestern State University. Take tomorrow by storm. Start your journey at gsw.edu.
Back here for the second half of today's ball game. Jamari Dean has his shot knocked away by Robert Hill. It'll go out of bounds. It'll be Hurricane possession. They'll have it underneath their own basket. It'll be Kalen Whitley will inbounds for the Hurricanes. Inbounds goes to Abdul Dahl in the lane. Being guarded by DeMontez Oliver. Kicks it out to Jamari Dean. Back to Abdul Dahl. Dahl drives. Shot off the glass is no good. Rebound by Robert Hill. Hill gets it to Gus Rowland. Rowland up the lane. His shot off the glass is no good. Put back by Hill is no good. Rebound taken by Abdul Dahl. Dahl on the run, and we'll have a foul. That foul is going to be on DeMontez Oliver. It'll be Oliver's second foul of the day. 40-35 your score here. So it'll be inbounds for the Hurricanes. They'll be underneath their own basket once again. That'll be Kalen Whitley inbounding. Whitley to Solomon Thomas. Thomas on the left wing, picked up by Gus Rowland. Thomas dribbles in the lane, pull up. His jump shot is no good. Rebound by Robert Hill. Hill will give it to Xavier Barmore. Barmore picked up by Jamari Dean. His running one-hander is no good. Rebound Abdul Dahl. Dahl quickly out to Solomon Thomas. Thomas down the lane, kicks it out to, and this are going to win off the fingers of Kalen Whitley. Now, I don't think that's going to stand. I believe one of the officials is going to overrule and say it went off the fingertips of Faison Brock, and they do. So it'll be Hurricanes basketball. Kalen Whitley will inbounds in front of the Hurricane bench. Deep in the corner. Kalen Whitley inbounds to Jamari Dean, gets it back to Whitley, has it taken away by Xavier Barmore. Barmore is going to be called, they're going to say a foul on Kalen Whitley. Coach Mark Vanderslice wanted the two shots. Barmore just threw the ball toward the basket as he was going down. But no account. Inbounds goes to Faison Brock. Brock gets it inside to DeMontez Oliver. Has it knocked away by Jalen Cameron. It'll be out of bounds on Jalen Cameron. Cameron can't believe it. So it'll be USC Aiken basketball across the court on the sideline. DeMontez Oliver will inbounds. Oliver into Gus Rowland. Rowland's going to be picked up by Solomon Thomas. Rowland to Faison Brock. Brock now to Barmore. Barmore trying to hit a breaking DeMontez Oliver to the basket. He has it knocked away and picked up by Jalen Cameron. Cameron to Solomon Thomas. Thomas guarded by Rowland. Now gets it to Kalen Whitley at the top of the key. He's picked up by Barmore. The pass to Abdul Dahl is picked up by Faison Brock. Brock off balance shot is no good. Kalen Whitley with the basketball. Now to Jamari Dean. Back to Whitley. Whitley over to Solomon Thomas. Kicks it inside to Abdul Dahl, to Jalen Cameron. Loses a handle on it. Picked up there by Faison Brock. Now Gus Rowland behind the back on the floor. And we're going to have a timeout call. Fast and furious action to begin here in the second half. 17:25 to go here in the second half. Hurricanes lead by a score of 40-35. We'll take a 60-second break. You're listening to Hurricane Basketball on 94 Sports. Rowland will inbounds for USC Aiken underneath their basket. USC Aiken in all red uniforms. Hurricanes, of course, in all white. Inbounds pass goes to Robert Hill, who quickly gets it back to Gus Rowland. Rowland guarded out near midcourt by Solomon Thomas. Going to get it to face on Brock. Brock picked up by Kalen Whitley into Oliver. Oliver's turnaround one-handed jump shot is no good. Rebound taken by Jamari Dean. Dean quickly over to Kalen Whitley. Whitley down in the corner to Dial. Back out to Whitley. Kicks it back over to Dial on the right wing. Gets it to Jamari Dean. Break it to the basket is Abdul Dial, and this pass is to Dial, and it's up and good. So second time that Jamari Dean has hit a cutting Abdul Dial to the basket, and it be converted. Robert Hill will back Jamari Dean down. His shot is no good. Hill can't believe there's not a foul call. Jalen Cameron now with the basket. His shot is up and no good. A hard foul there that time by Robert Hill. Probably a frustration foul that time by Hill. He couldn't believe that he wasn't fouled the previous time down court. But Jalen Cameron will go to the line for 2 free throws. Cameron's first free throw on the way up, and it's good. Deng in the ball game. Deng, a 6'5" freshman from High Point, North Carolina. Second free throw on the way up, and it's good. So Jalen Cameron now with 9 points on the day. He's 4 for 4 from the line today. Josh Press will enter the ball game for Jamari Dean. Full court pressure being applied by the Hurricanes. 44-35 your score. Gus Rowland now back to face on Brock. Brock almost loses it, has it knocked away, but picked up by Dang. Dang to Barmore. Barmore tries to get it to Robert Hill. Goes off the fingertip of Kalen Whitley. So USC Aiken now with the basketball underneath their own basket. It'll be Gus Rowland inbound. He'll try to get it to face on Brock, and he does. And now we'll have a foul called on Abdul Dial. Dial with the foul. So it'll be USC Aiken basketball. Once again, they're underneath their own basket. It'll be Gus Rowland. His inbound pass is knocked away by Solomon Thomas. Boy, Thomas had some good ups that time. Inbounds pass will come back to Dang. He gives it to Gus Rowland. Rowland guarded by Solomon Thomas. Good job of defense by Thomas. Rowland down the lane. He had to take a step. My goodness. And a foul is called. That foul is called on Solomon Thomas. That'll be the first on Solomon today. I could have swore that Rowland may have taken an extra step in there, but to no avail. Rowland with his first free throw attempt of the day. Up and good. So Rowland now with 11 points. He'll get a second free throw here. Jalen Cameron will get a rest. Jamari Dean back in the game for the Hurricanes. Gus Rowland at the line with a second free throw. It's up and on the way, and it's no good. Rebound is taken by Solomon Thomas. Thomas quickly up to Josh Press. Press on the left wing, gets it back out to Abdul Dial. Dial over to Kalen Whitley. Whitley near midcourt, being guarded by Xavier Barmore. Gets a pick from Jamari Dean. Little give and go play, and Jamari Dean's not expecting it. Face on Brock will pick up the basketball, and he'll go the distance and lay it up for 2. And we'll have a whistle, and it goes off the hands. There'll be a turnover on the Hurricanes. 44-38 your score. We'll take a media timeout with 15:47 to go here in the second half. We'll be back after this 60-second break. You're listening to Hurricane Basketball on 94 Sports.
At Zaxby's, chicken and delicious go hand in hand, as in hand-breaded, hand-seasoned, and handmade to order. There's only one place you can get chicken like that, Zaxby's.
It'll be Pacer basketball. Inbounds pass will go to Gus Rowland. Oh, and it's taken away by Solomon Thomas. Thomas drives to the lane. His shot is up and oh, and it rolls out. I cannot believe that ball rolled out. It rolled around the rim about 3 times before it finally kicked out. Robert Hill with the basket. And a foul is going to be called. That foul is going to be called on Josh Press. I cannot believe that basketball did not fall through that hoop when Solomon Thomas shot it. It rolled around the rim 2 or 3 times and popped out at the last second. Hill's free throw is no good. Rebound taken by Josh Press. Press with his second foul of the day. Hurricanes with the basketball. That'll be Kalen Whitley. Whitley going to drive, kicks it in the corner to Solomon Thomas. Thomas to Jamari Dean in the lane. He pulls up and shot is up and good. Jamari Dean with the basket. He's in double figures now with 10 points. 46-40 your score. Hurricanes lead by 6. 15:09 to go here in the second half. And a blocking foul is going to be called on Kalen Whitley. That'll be Whitley's 4th foul. So that's 4 fouls on Kalen Whitley. So we'll have, looks like Devin Barnes will enter for the Hurricanes. Barnes, a 6'3" freshman from McDonough, Georgia. Inbounds goes to Gus Rowland. Rowland guarded by Solomon Thomas. Rowland down the lane with the left-handed shot off the glass. It's up and good. So Rowland now with 13 points for USC. Aiken cuts the lead to 4, 46-42. Solomon Thomas. Thomas on the right wing. Dribbles the arc. Jalen Cameron getting ready to come in. Gets it to Abdul Dial. Josh Press. Press on the right wing to Barnes. Barnes inside to Abdul Dial. Dial gives it to Jamari Dean. Dean goes up. His shot is no good. Rebound is off the fingertips of Jamari Dean. So it'll be USC Aiken basketball. Josh Press will get a rest as Jalen Cameron enters. Xavier Barmore for USC Aiken drives down the lane. His shot is up and good. Barmore now with 6 points, cuts the lead to 2, 46-42. Solomon Thomas over to Abdul Dial. Dial down to Devin Barnes on the left wing, being picked up by Barmore. Barnes gets a pick from Jamari Dean. His shot is no good. Rebound taken by a face-on Brock. Brock dribbles the distance, kicks it back out to Gus Rowland. Rowland will set up the offense. Rowland going to be picked up by Abdul Dial at the top of the key. Dribbles over to the left wing. Now picked up by Dial and Barnes. Kicks it back out. Three-pointer taken by face-on Barnes. His shot is no good. Solomon Thomas with the rebound. Up quick to Jalen Cameron. His shot is up and no good. And a foul will be called on Deu Deng. So that'll be the first foul on Deng. That'll send Jalen Cameron to the line. Cameron will get 2 free throws. He's got 9 points so far. And he's 4 for 4 from the line on the day. 13:23 to go here in the first half, second half, I should say. Cameron, first free throw on the way is up and it's good. So Jalen Cameron 5 for 5 from the line so far today. He's got 10 points on the day. Kalen Whitley will come back in for Devin Barnes. Second free throw by Jalen Cameron up and good. So Jalen Cameron 6 for 6 on the day. Full court pressure again being applied by the Hurricanes. Pass goes up to Ding, now to Barmore. Barmore's going to lay it up and it's good. USC Aiken breaks that full court pressure rather easily that time down. Cuts the lead back to 2. 48-46 Hurricanes lead. Jalen Cameron with the basketball on the right wing, being guarded by Faison Brock. Dribbles around the arc. Little spin move down the right side of the lane, and now we're going to have an offensive foul. That foul is going to be called on Jalen Cameron. So it'll be USC Aiken basketball. Hurricanes with a 2-point lead here. Josh Press will check into the ball game. That'll be the second foul on Jalen Cameron. Keith Michelik out to get up some of the moisture from where the players fell on the court. He does a great job at everything he does. He is a vital member of this athletic staff. Gus Rowland now with the basketball for the Pacers. He's going to get a pick from Barmore. Gets it back to Barmore. Barmore pulls up from the left elbow. His shot is up and good. So we have a tie score, 48-48, with 12:31 to go here in the second half. Kalen Whitley now going to get a pick from Jamari Dean. Passes over to Press, back out to Whitley at the top of the key. Whitley has it knocked away, picks it up, going to drive the lane, kicks it over to Jamari Dean in the lane. Dean's shot up, no good. Rebound, knocked away and picked up by Dang. Dang to Barmore. Barmore's shot is up and it's knocked away by Solomon Thomas, but a foul is going to be called. Probably won't be called on Thomas. That one's going to be on Abdul Dahl as Solomon Thomas knocked that shot away. Wow, Solomon really got up in the air to block that shot. So Barmore will go to the line. He'll get 2 free throws. 48-48 your score. First free throw is on the way. It's up and good. Second free throw on the way, up and it's good. 12 points for Xavier Barmore. USC Aiken leads 50-48. It's been the first lead in a long time for USC Aiken. Jamari Dean at the top of the key gets it to Abdul Dahl. Dahl over in the corner to Josh Press. Press for the three-pointer. He's going to get fouled by Xavier Barmore. That foul is going to be the third on Barmore. And we'll take a media timeout with 11:46 to go here in the second half. USC Aiken leads by a score of 50-48. We'll be back after this 60-second break. You're listening to Georgia Southwestern Hurricane Basketball on 94 Sports. here in the second half. Josh Press will step up to the free throw line. He'll get 3 free throws. He was fouled by Xavier Barmore while attempting a three-pointer. So Press's first free throw is on the way. It's up and good. So Press now with 3 points on the day. Josh Press, 6'6" junior from Atlanta, Georgia. Second free throw on the way up, and what a pretty shot that Josh Press has. Just a smooth, natural stroke. And he goes off the back of the rim for the third one, so he ties the game up at 50. Gus Rowland, guarded by Solomon Thomas, gets it to Xavier Barmore. Now to Shaquan Jules. Jules being guarded there by Jamari Dean. Back out to Barmore. Barmore gets a pick, gets it into Jules. Ball's on the floor, picked up by Josh Press. He'll get knocked to the floor. So a foul will be called on Shaquan Jules. That'll be Jules' second foul of the day. Kalen Whitley across midcourt. He gets it over to Josh Press on the left wing. Back out to Jamari Dean at the right elbow. Back to Josh Press. Press down in the corner to Kalen Whitley. Whitley for 3. Up and good! Kalen Whitley for 3. String music for Kalen Whitley. Runs the lead to 53-50. Gus Rowland for 3 at the top of the key. Off the front of the rim and off the fingertips of Josh Press. So it'll be USC Aiken basketball once again. Inbounds pass goes to Rowland. Rowland once again guarded by Solomon Thomas. Going to get it to face on Brock. Brock on the right wing gets it into Shaquan Jules. Jules being guarded by Jamari Dean. Spin move on the baseline. Shot is no good. Tipped by Dean, no good. Rebound taken by Jamari Dean. Dean will get it to Kalen Whitley. Whitley will cross midcourt. He'll go up the right sideline, gets a pass out to Press. Press over to Solomon Thomas. Thomas for 3. String music for Solomon Thomas. And a three-pointer by Solomon Thomas forces Mark Vanderslice to call a timeout. So with 10:21 to go here in the second half, Hurricanes lead 56-50. We'll take a 60-second timeout. You're listening to Hurricane Basketball on 94 Sports.
They say college is the best time of your life. But what about what comes next? At Georgia Southwestern State University, you're not just here for the clubs, or the campus, or the dining hall. You're here for small class sizes, affordable programs, and real-world experience. When you come to GSW, you're not just here for college. You're here for your tomorrow. Georgia Southwestern State University. Take tomorrow by storm. Start your journey at gsw.edu.
South Carolina Aiken basketball. It'll be Gus Rowland. 2 quick three-pointers by the Hurricanes have given them a 6-point lead here with just over 10 minutes to go in the game. Face on Brock on the left wing. He's going to drive down the right side of the lane. His shot is up, and oh my gosh, how in the world did that ball go in? Brock with the basket. He'll get a free throw. I will never know how in the world that ball went in. That foul is going to be called on Solomon Thomas. That's his second foul of the day. Brock, an 82% shooter from the free throw line. Brock with 10 points on the day so far. His free throws on the way up and in and out, finally. I guess we're owed that one. Can't see how his shot went in, but the free throw went in and out. So I guess we're even Steven, as Jerry Seinfeld would say. Solomon Thomas with the basketball. Going to drive, kicks it out to Abdul Dial. Dial is called for the travel. 56-52. Hurricanes lead by 4. Xavier Barmore will drive the right baseline. His shot off the glass is up and good. So the lead has been cut to 2, 56-54. Josh Press on the right wing, looks inside. Can't find anybody open. He'll dribble the arc. Gets it back to Solomon Thomas. Thomas picked up there by Xavier Barmore on the left wing. Thomas dribbles to his left, down to the baseline. Can't find anybody. Now Josh Press. Press, 4 seconds on the shot clock. Thomas has it knocked away. Picked up there by Rowland. Rowland ahead to Brock. Brock's going to get the easy layup. And Coach Aaron Coons wants and gets a timeout. We'll take a 30-second break here. You're listening to Hurricane Basketball on 94 Sports. It's been a great game so far, and I have a feeling it's going to go down to the wire. Inbounds pass goes to Solomon Thomas. Thomas picked up by Gus Rowland. Abdul Dial on the left wing. Tries to get it to Jamari Dean. Has it knocked away and picked up by Xavier Barmore. Barmore's shot down the lane is no good. Picked up by Jamari Dean. Dean to Jalen Cameron. Cameron the length of the court, up and good. Jalen Cameron now with 13 points on the day, 58-56, 8:30 to go in the second half. Gus Rowland with the basketball. Now over to Dane. Dane back to Brock. Brock to Rowland. Now Rowland to Jules. Jules will drive the lane. His shot is up and good. That is one large human being. That foul is going to be called on Jamari Dean. That's Jamari Dean's second foul of the day. Shaquan Jewell will take the free throw with a tied score, 58-58. Shaquan Jewell's free throw is on the way. It's up and good. So Jewell's with 13 points off the bench for South Carolina Aiken, 59-58. USC Aiken leads. Jalen Cameron on the right wing. Back out to Josh Press. Press dribbles the left side of the arc, gets it into Jamari Dean. Dean with a little jumper in the lane, up and good. So Jamari now with 12 points. Gives the Hurricanes a 1-point lead, 60-59. 7:50 to go here in the second half. Rowland to Brock. Brock tries to get a pass to Xavier Barmore, who is breaking down the baseline. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Hurricanes basketball. We'll have a 60-second timeout. You're listening to Hurricane Basketball on 94 Sports. Hurricanes basketball with 7:35 to go here in the second half. Jamari Dean driving the baseline. His shot is no good. A whistle and a foul will be called. That foul is going to be called on Shaquan Jules. That'll be the third foul of the day on Shaquan Jules. That's going to send Jamari Dean to the line. Dean in his first trip to the line today. He'll get 2 free throws. Free throw on the way is up and good. So Jamari now with 13 points on the day. Second free throw on the way. It's up and it's good. Jamari Dean now with 14 on the day. 62-59. Hurricanes lead by 3. 7:27 to go here in the second half. DeMontez Oliver gets it to Faison Brock. Brock over to Gus Rowland right here in front of us. Now to Shaquan Jules. Jules back out to Rowland at the top of the key. Going to get a pick from Jules. Jules was expecting a pass, didn't get it. Three-pointer by Gus Rowland is up and good. He was falling down when he got that ball off and still made it. 62-62. Jalen Cameron. Cameron dribbles the arc. Drives off the glass, up and good. Cameron with the basket. He'll get fouled. He'll get a free throw also. Gets the chance at the old-fashioned three-point play. Going to call that on Faison Brock. That'll be Brock's first foul of the day. Cameron's free throw on the way up and good. Jalen Cameron 7 for 7 from the line today. 65-62. Lead is back to 3 for the Hurricanes. 6:46 to go here in the second half. Gus Rowland passes out to Xavier Barmore near midcourt. Barmore going to drive, and a foul is going to be called on Abdul Dahl. That's Dahl's third foul of the day. That's going to send Barmore to the line. He's in the double bonus, so he'll get 2 free throws. Barmore with 14 points right now. Robert Hill getting ready to check in for the Pacers. First free throw is on the way up, and it's good. Hill going to enter for Shaquan Jules. Hill, a 6'10 senior from Lilburn, Georgia. Second free throw by Barmore is up, and it's good. So Barmore now with 16 points. Cuts the lead to 1, 65-64. 6:33 to go here in the second half. Josh Press for 3 from the right wing. Shot is no good. Rebound by Solomon Thomas. He goes over Robert Hill. Solomon Thomas, a 5'10 junior, got the rebound and took the ball to the hole against a 6'10 Robert Hill, and somehow miraculously gets a shot off and it goes in. He gets the foul, and he'll get a shot at making a three-point play the old-fashioned way. What a play by Solomon Thomas. Free throw on the way up, and it's good. 68-64. Lead is now 4. 6:21 to go here in the second half. Hurricanes have played one heck of a basketball game today, and we're going to have a traveling call on Gus Rowland, and Coach Mark Vanderslice is completely beside himself. Coach Mark Vanderslice not happy with that call, but it'll be Hurricanes basketball. Solomon Thomas will get it to Josh Press. Press to Jalen Cameron. Cameron gets it to Jamari Dean. Dean from the left wing up and good. Jamari Dean with 16 now runs the lead to 70-64. Just inside of 6 minutes to go. Gus Rowland with the basketball for the Pacers. He's going to get it to DeMontez Oliver. Oliver kicks it out. He throws it away. He was expecting Dean to move to his right. He did not. Pass goes out of bounds. It'll be Hurricanes basketball. What a game so far. Solomon Thomas over on the right wing to Josh Press, back to Thomas. Thomas gets it to Abdul Dahl, back to Thomas. Thomas on the right wing to Abdul Dahl at the top of the key. Now Jalen Cameron on the left wing. Cameron, pump fakes, goes through the lane, has it knocked away, picked up by Gus Rowland. Rowland has it knocked away by Jalen Cameron. Cameron going to break away. Here comes face on ball, but a two-handed slam dunk by Jalen Cameron. Cameron with the two-handed slam dunk puts an exclamation point on that play, and it's 72-64. Steal and a two-handed slam dunk by Jalen Cameron. Xavier Barmore drives. He gets the basket. He's going to pick up a foul from Jamari Dean. That's going to be 4 on Jamari Dean. Barmore now with 18 points. He'll get the free throw also. Xavier Barmore came in averaging 12.9 points a game, so he's over his average for the day. Free throw on the way is up and good. So Barmore now with 19 points. Cuts the lead to 5. 72-67. Just inside of 5 minutes to go here in the contest. Kalen Whitley over on the right wing to Press. Back to Whitley. Whitley to Dahl. Dahl. Jamari Dean now. Back out to Josh Press. Press will get it to a cutting Abdul Dahl. It's up and off the glass and good. Abdul Dahl has gotten several baskets, cutting to the basket and picking up a pass from a teammate so far. That's about the third or fourth time that Abdul Dahl has cut to the basket on the backside. Pass goes to Shaquan Jules, just out of the reach by Gus Rowland. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Hurricane basketball. Going to get it into Kalen Whitley. Whitley being guarded by Gus Rowland. A couple of miscues by the Hurricanes. And now we're going to have a foul call as the ball is knocked away. So that'll be 5 on Kalen Whitley. That'll be his 5th. So that means that Kalen Whitley will be disqualified from the game. Kalen Whitley's had a great game. He had 8 points on the day. That's going to send Gus Rowland to the line. Rowland with 16 points on the day so far. 7-point lead, 74-67. 4:12 to go in the second half. Robert Hill getting ready to check back in. Gus Rowland. 1 for 2 so far on the day. Makes the first. That makes him 2 for 3 on the day. 17 points now for Gus Rowland. Rowland getting ready to take his second free throw. It's up and on the way, and it's good. So 18 on the day for Gus Rowland, 74-69. 5-point lead by the Hurricanes. 4 minutes to go here in the second half. Jamari Dean at the top of the key. Dean gets it to Abdul Dahl. Dahl going to pick up a pick from Jamari Dean. Pass goes into Jamari Dean. Gets it to Jalen Cameron. Cameron with a pump fake. His shot is up. It's knocked away, but he'll get fouled. So Jalen Cameron will go to the line. That's the second foul of the day on Faison Brock of UC Aiken. And with that, we'll take a timeout. 3:52 to go here in the second half. Hurricanes lead 74-69. We'll take a 60-second break. You're listening to Hurricane Basketball on 94 Sports. To go here in the game, Jalen Cameron will go to the line. He'll get 2 free throws as a result of a foul by Faison Brock. Cameron will step to the line. Free throw on the way is up, and it's good. Jalen Cameron, 8 for 8 from the line. Hope I didn't jinx him. Second free throw on the way up, and it's good. 9 for 9 by Jalen Cameron from the line. He has 20 points on the day so far. 76-69. Gus Rowland being guarded by Solomon Thomas. Rowland near midcourt. Going to get a pick from Shaquan Jules. Kicks it over to Faison Brock, and Brock is going to be fouled. So we're going to say it was on the floor. Faison Brock doesn't believe it was. Not going to really matter. That free throw, that foul is on Solomon Thomas. There'll be 2 free throws. Doesn't really matter. They're in the double bonus. So Brock will get 2 free throws. Brock's first foul shot on the way is up and good. So Brock now with 13 points. Brock, 6'6" senior from Raleigh, North Carolina, averaging 20 points a game. We've held him to 13 so far. Second free throw is up and good. So Brock now with 14 points, makes it 76-71. 5-point lead by the Hurricanes. 3:33 to go here in the second half. Solomon Thomas being guarded by Gus Rowland. Thomas gets it into Jamari Dean at the top of the key. Thomas goes through the lane, gets the ball back from Jamari Dean, kicks it over to Josh Press. Press inside to Solomon Thomas. Thomas up and good. Solomon Thomas found him a little place to hide underneath the basket. Josh Press got it to him. And the pass goes into Robert Hill moving to the basket. Hill gets the second basket, and an offensive foul is called on Solomon Thomas right here in front of us. That's going to be Solomon Thomas's 4th foul. So Jamari Dean and Solomon Thomas operating with 4 fouls. Kalen Whitley's already fouled out. 2:57 to go here in the game. Hurricanes lead 78-73. Foul by Solomon Thomas. Inbounds pass goes to Gus Rowland. Rowland kicks it over to Faison Brock. Brock has it knocked to the floor, but picked up. Jalen Cameron with good quick hands there. Pass into Jules. He can't get a handle on it. Picked up there by the Hurricanes. Solomon Thomas is... Gus Rowland knocks it away, and he actually slams in here into the scorer's table. I see that you got up again to protect me. Yeah, you had me. Okay. Another time that you had me, right? Jamari Dean's shot comes up short. Ding with the rebound, gets it out to Gus Rowland. Rowland, shot up off the glass, no good. Picked up by Faison, it's no good. Taken away by Jalen Cameron. Cameron will get it to Solomon Thomas. 2:14 to go. Gets it to Josh Press. Press off the glass, up and good. Josh Press with his 6th point of the day. Makes it 80-73. Shot by Gus Rowland is no good. Back out to Ding for 3. 3-pointers up and good. Cuts the lead 80-76. Just inside 2 minutes. I have a feeling if the action was fast and furious to start with, it is really fixing to pick up tempo here. Jalen Cameron drives the basket. He's going to be fouled by Shaquan Jules. That'll be 4 on Jules. So Jalen Cameron will go back to the line. Cameron's had a good day at the line so far. He'll get 2. First free throw on the way is up, and it's good. It's perfect. So 21 points for Jalen Cameron. Cameron tucking his shirt in. If you're going to make your free throws, you're going to have to look good doing it. So Cameron now ready with his second free throw. Off the back of the rim. So Cameron with 21 points on the day, 81-76, 1:37 to go here in the game. Xavier Barmore. Hurricanes need to make the Pacers run some time off the clock. Barmore being guarded by Jamari Dean. Barmore backs up, gets the pass into Brock. His shot's off the glass. It's up and good. Brock now with 16. And a turnover by the Hurricanes. 81-78. 1:17 to go here in the contest. USC Aiken will inbounds underneath their own basket. Pass from Gus Rowland, knocked away by Jalen Cameron. It'll be out of bounds. So Aiken will inbounds to Gus Rowland. Rowland thinking about taking a three, drives the baseline, has it knocked away by Jalen Cameron. I think Cameron may have gotten poked in the eye. Solomon Thomas has it knocked away by Dang. He gets it over to Barmore. Barmore for three, up and no good. Rebound taken by Gus Rowland. Rowland, guarded by Josh Press, has it knocked away. Inside of a minute now, 55.6 seconds to go. Josh Press with a foul. Coach Aaron Coons wants and gets a timeout. So we'll be back with 55.6 seconds to go in the game. Hurricanes lead 81-78. We'll be back after this 60-second timeout. You're listening to Georgia Southwestern State University basketball on 94 Sports.
They say college is the best time of your life. But what about what comes next? At Georgia Southwestern State University, you're not just here for the clubs, or the campus, or the dining hall. You're here for small class sizes, affordable programs, and real-world experience. When you come to GSW, you're not just here for college. You're here for your tomorrow. Georgia Southwestern State University. Take tomorrow by storm. Start your journey at gsw.edu.
Game so far. Gus Rowland will go to the line. He'll get 2 free throws. That the result of a foul by Josh Press. Press now with 3 fouls on the day. Rowland's first free throw is on the way. It's up and good. Rowland now with 19 points. 81-79. Second free throw by Gus Rowland. On the way is up and it's good. So 20 points now for Gus Rowland. Inbounds pass will go to Abdul Dahl. Dahl across midcourt, going to be guarded by Dane. 46 seconds to go. 81-80, taken away by Ding, and the shot is up and good. And USC Aiken leads by 1. 82-81, 36 seconds left to go. Solomon Thomas with the basketball, 33 on the game clock, 22 on the shot clock. Abdul Dahl drives up off the glass, good. Abdul Dahl with the basket. And we'll take a 30-second timeout here with 27 seconds left to go in the game. Hurricanes lead 83-82. You're listening to Hurricane Basketball on 94 Sports. Basketball. They'll have to go the length of the court. The shot clock is off. Hurricanes going to put up full court pressure. Inbounds pass goes to Xavier Barmore. Barmore is going to be guarded by Abdul Dial. Looks like Barmore may have stepped on the sideline, but no call. Hurricane fans and Coach Coombs are beside themselves. One-handed shot by Barmore is no good, and it's going to go out off the fingertips of Josh Press. Shaquan Jules will check in for USC Aiken. So it'll be Pacer basketball. Gus Rowland, 11.7 seconds to go here in the game. Hurricanes lead by 1. Coach Mark Vanderslice wants and gets a timeout. 11.7 seconds to go here in the contest. We'll take a 60-second break. You're listening to Georgia Southwestern State University basketball on 94 Sports. Their own basket. Gus Rowland will inbounds. Rowland will inbounds to face on Brock. Brock going to get it to Gus Rowland. Rowland with 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Drives the lane up and good. Going to have to quickly get it out to Solomon Thomas. Thomas up to Josh Press, up and no good. Gus Rowland with the basket. 0.7 seconds to go in the game. 1 point lead by, and the inbounds pass. Not sure if they got the foul before. They're going to put 0.3 seconds on the clock. They're going to send, that's going to send Xavier Barmore to the line. So Barmore will get 2 free throws. A last second shot down the lane by Gus Rowland has given USC Aiken a 1 point lead. Free throw on the way by Barmore is up and good. That gives him 20. 85-83. Just his next shot is no good. And that'll be the end of the game. So USC Aiken comes back at the end of the game to win by a score of 85-83. We'll be back to recap today's game. You're listening to Hurricane Basketball on 94 Sports.